So now we need to look over this. Okay, while, do while, for loop, for each. So if you observe what is a while loop, so while loop will throw a block of code as long as when the specified condition is true. Okay, so let's see how we are supposed to use the while loop. And while is a keyword, right? So you're not supposed to use while just like this. You cannot use while as a class name because it's a keyword. Okay, give something like while one, while two. Okay, it should be different from the keywords. Then that will be fine. Okay. So now what is a while loop according to you? Any idea, students, on what is a while loop? Yes. So now if you observe, while loop is nothing but it helps you to iterate the program, which means it will repeat the program until and unless the given condition is true. Okay, so let me show you with a smaller example. So I'll say int I is equals to 10. Okay, while I less than or equal to 10. System.out.println, let's say I value to be printed. Now observe this. What is happening here? I'm just mouse overing here near the scroll bar. Just observe 10 is just going on repeating. So what is the condition that I have given? Value that I have given for I is 10. So while I less than or equal to 10 is giving you 10 less than or equal to 10. Correct. Yes. So the condition is true. When you say 10 less than or equal to 10, condition is true. So what happens? You are asking to print the value of 5. So what's the value of I? 10. So it is just going on printing the value of I. Correct. So what we need to do, we have to make the given condition as, okay. See now how these many 10s have been printed. If you are not terminating the process, it just goes on repeating. Okay. So for that case, my requirement was I need the values from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need till 10. So here I'll be using something called as I++. So why do you need to use I++? I++ is nothing but incrementing the value. So what do you mean by I++? I is equals to I plus 1. Okay, run as Java application. Now if you observe, you're getting only 10. Why? Because you have to, I'm trying to initialize the value. Now we are trying to initialize the value from 1. Okay, now we will be getting the values from 1 to 10. Okay, clear? Let me show you by debugging this. What is the initial value that you gave? Initial value is 1. Okay, so now debug as Java application. Next, debug. So what's the current value of I? It is 1, right? So now 1 less than or equal to 10 is true. So it went, so it printed 1. If I come down, okay, see. Now the value has been incremented. So what will be the value? 2. Now again it is going up. So now again here, if you observe, it will validate the condition 2 less than or equal to 10. It is true. So again it goes. If you come down, again 2 will be printed here. Yes. So 2 is printed. Next, again it goes 2 plus 1. So what will be the current value of I? If you observe, see here, 3 it will be. Okay, so 3 less than or equal to 10. It's true. It goes. Again it is printing 3. Next it goes. So what will the current value of I? It is 4. Okay, so 4 less than or equal to 10 is also true. So it comes, prints the value of 4. Again here 4. So 4 value will be incremented. 4 plus 1, 5. So it goes on till 10 less than or equal to 10, which is true. So when it is true, what happens? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Till 10 it is printed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 is printed. Now 10 plus 1 will give you 11. Okay, let's go and see now what's the current value of 5. It's 5. 5 less than or equal to 10 is true. Now next 6. 6 less than or equal to 10 is true. It goes 6 has been printed. Next again 7. So now 7 will be printed. Next again it goes 8. Now 9. Next again 10. So now if you observe, I value has been incremented to 11. Okay, so when I say 11, 11 less than or equal to 10 is false, right? So when it is false, do you really think that it should go inside this? No, it will come outside the loop. Okay, just see this. See, it is coming outside the loop and you are printing only 1 to 10. Clear? Got it? Run as Java application. Then you'll automatically get the values. So I gave 1 less than or equal to 10, right? So let's say that you need values till 5 only. Just give 5 less than or equal to 5. So getting the value is still 5. So let's say I want to initialize the value from 5. So what happens? You'll be getting only 5 as a value. Okay. Now let me give 5 to 15. Okay. So the initialization of the value will be 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 will be printed. Look here now. See 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it basically the value here, it will start from here and it will end here. So let me give 515. And here I wanted to initialize the value with 0. So now what happens? If I run the code, I have to get the values starting from 0 to 515. 515, 514, 500. This is all 400. Then next, see, this is all 300, 200, 11. Okay. 87, 57, 56, 54, 32, 39, 0, 1. Clear with this? Okay. Let me give it as then so that it will be easy for your understanding. When I say 0 to 10, it should be printing from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clear? That is for while loop. Hope you are clear with the while loop. Yes, good. Now, we also have something which is called as do while. Correct? That is what we saw here. Okay, so this loop will execute the code block once before checking if the condition is true. Then it will repeat as long as the condition is becoming true. Okay. Okay, so you need to understand now. Let's write the code for do while loop. Just close this thing. So we have just selected this annotation. New. Click on class. What's my class name? It's do while exam. Now, the point that you need to understand here is it will be in the while what happened, all the values that are there will be printed. Correct? Unless and until the condition, given condition is true, it will go and it will print. Now, let's see what it happens for do while. So for do while, let me show you the syntax. Now, this is how the do is. Okay, I'll write some system order, some statements that are to be printed. Okay, here itself, I'll be writing while loop. And previously, if you observe, every statement will be enclosed with a semicolon. Okay, every statement will be closed with a semicolon if you observe, but not the conditions. For if condition or for if else condition, if you observe, there is no semicolon for the given conditions, but for the statements. Okay, but if you are coming here to do while, you have to give the semicolon for while condition. Okay, let's see now how it is. I'm initializing the value I is equals to 1. Okay, then I'll just open this do while has been opened. So I'm asking to print the value of I. Okay, now we are getting an error. Why? Because when I'm talking about do while, only do is not sufficient. Okay, so this do should be followed with a while as well. Now let me show you. If I write while, then this will be. Okay, so you need to specify some condition here. Let's say I should be less than or equal to 5. Then I have to give semicolon. See, if I'm not giving semicolon, it will say syntax error on token, colon is expected after this token. Okay, semicolon. So I'll be just giving this semicolon. See, now error is lost. If it is only while, then give only the while condition, then that is fine. Only give if, that is okay. But for do while, the do should be followed with a while as well. Now, what's the output that you'll be getting? 1 to 5. Yes. So the another thing which I want you to tell here is I told I value is 1. Okay. So now system.out.println here in the do while it will not check the condition. Okay, whether the condition is true or false, it doesn't require for do while. Now when I give I value as 1, so what is the statement that is present in the do will be printed. So one is going on printing. Now what is the next thing? Next thing is while loop. So it is not entering till the while loop because the given condition, it is not going and it is not validating for the conditions. For that, I'm giving the increment value. Okay, so just click on terminate option here. It will get terminate. Now we will be getting the value as 1 to 5. Okay, let me let me debug and show it to you for your clear understanding. When I'm just saying debug as Java application, see, click on step over. Debug as Java application. Now step forward. What is the current value of I? It is 1. So now if you observe, it is not validating for the condition, but if I come down, it will be printing 1 value. Okay, so 1 is printed. The next it is printing for I place place. Just step over. Now I value will be incremented. So I plus plus is nothing but I is equals to I plus 1. So what was the current value of I? 1 plus 1. So what is the current value now? It will be 2. Now here it will validate for the given condition. So what is the given condition? 2. So 2 less than or equal to 5 is true, right? So again it goes and it comes here. So here it will be printing 2. Go up inside the do. See if you observe, I value has been 2. Now it will print the value of 2. Okay, so now just come down. If you come here, 2 value will be incremented. What's the value? 3. So 3 less than or equal to 5 is also true. Next again go up. So here 3 will be printed. Okay, when 3 is printed, now here it is incremented. So 3 plus 1 gives you 4. So 4 less than or equal to 5. So 4 less than or equal to 5 is true. So 4 is printed. Now observe 4 will be printed. Next again 5 also is printed. 3, 4, 5. Next again 4, 5 it's printed. If you observe, it got incremented for 6. So when you come here, so 6 less than or equal to 5, the given condition is false, right? So when the given condition is false, it will terminate outside the loop. Okay, it will not print the value. See, Done? So that's how you need to debug and understand the logic behind the code. Clear with this while and do while loop? Any questions on this? While, do while. I'll also show you on how we can write a program for tables. If I ask you to write a program on 2 table or 5 table, okay, you should be able to write it. Okay, let's see that as well. Now we have some another loop called as for loop. Now let me write this. So for, I'll be saying int. So I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Okay, so if you observe for, what is this? This is initialization. On what basis you are saying this as an initialization? Because you are giving some value that has to be started. And then this is a condition. So what is the condition? To validate whether the given condition is true or false. Okay, so 1 less than or equal to 10 is true. Okay, if it is true, increment the value. Increment or decrement. Okay, I plus plus is nothing but increment. I minus minus decrement. Okay, so now let's see on how we can write a logic for loop. For loop example. So what do you mean by for loop example? What do you mean by for loop actually? So it goes on iterating until and unless the given condition is true. How many times it goes and it continues executing until and unless the given condition is true? What is the given condition? I less than or equal to 10, which means 10 less than or equal to 10 is the given condition will be true. So till there it will be printed. If you give 20, it will go on printing till 20. If you give 40, it will go on repeat till 40. It will validate the 40 conditions. It will figure out, yes, the given condition is true or false. Yes, if the given condition is true, then it will stop the execution. Okay. So let me directly write this for int I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. System.out.println, let me print the value of I. Now what you'll get? You'll be getting 10. Just debug. I'm not writing the steps. Hope you understood the point. Now let us debug. What's the current value of 5? Wait, we don't have to do for this 2 while. Just make sure that you're terminating the program. Debug as Java application. So this is for loop. Just click on step over. What's the current value of 5? It is 1. So 1 less than or equal to 10. Okay, you'll be getting I value as 1. So 1 is printed. Now again it is going. What is the current value of 5? If you come down, current value of I is 2. So 2 less than or equal to 10 is also true. So when it is true, what should happen? 2 also should be printed. Next again it is going, then again 3. Okay, because it should increment, right? So after incrementation, you'll be getting it as 3, 3 less than or equal to 10 is true. Then again 3, then 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now what is the current value? 9. Now if we come down, current value is 10. 10 less than or equal to 10 is true, right? So 10 will be printed. Then again, if you come up, what is happening? 11 is your I value, right? So 11 less than or equal to 10 is false. So you are exiting out of the loop. That's how for loop works. Okay, now let's say that if you wanted to have in matrix formats, okay, let's say that you need your for loop to be printed just like this. 1, 1, next 1, 2, next 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Okay, if you want this kind of fun output, so what we can do? So 1, 1 is a row, correct? So what are these referring for? This refers as rows, correct? And now what is this 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 referring for? It is referring for the columns. Okay, so this is referring for rows and this is referring for columns. So when you have two of them to be printed, you are using two variables. Let me show you on how we can do it. New class, for loop example.
It's in that.
So this is for loop example, which is already given, right? Give something else. So if I'm not giving one, it is saying type already exists. Okay, so try to give something which is not there. Now let me print this value right now, which is for loop example. Okay, now this is referring you to give it as, it will come till 1 to 10. But now I want 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 also. So right, this is nested for. Okay, so for loop inside the for loop. So I'll say int j is equals to 1, j is less than or equal to 3, j plus plus. Okay, so now try to print the system.out.println here inside the loop. So I want the I value and also the j value. So I'll just show you on what makes the differences between both of them. So let me write it here, system.out.println. So let me run as Java application. So in I, you have till 10, and for J, I gave only 3. Okay, see. So you got 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Then again you got 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3. Okay, because these are referring for rows. So let me give some smaller number for your clear understanding. Okay, you got something like this. See, this is what we saw, right? 1, 1, this is 1, 1. Next 1, 2, this is 1, 2. Next 1, 3, 1, 3. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, something like 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. So you can also get 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3 here by giving 3. As I have given I value and j value to be printed in the next line, that is why we are not getting it in this format. So to get in this format, what you need to do, I'll be saying I plus, give some spaces for both of them, plus j value. You can just delete this one. Run as Java application. Hope you got the correct requirement. See 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. Okay. So if you want only 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, you will be removing this column. Let us run as Java application. See now. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Clear with this? On how we are getting the matrix format? Okay, in the further sessions, we'll also see about the pyramids, pattern programs, and all of them. Okay. Now, so for loop is done, nested for loop is also done. So we are also left with the break and continue. Okay, so what is this break and continue? Now let's say break example one. Now what is this break? Let's say int I is equal to 5. Okay. So I'll say if I less than or equal to 10, system dot println print the value of I plus break. Okay. Is the given statement correct? Are we writing the correct code? We are getting an error, right? So why we are getting an error? Any idea on why we are getting an error? Yes, exactly. So because we have to make the given condition false. So this is not how we are supposed to give. So for int I is equals to 1, I less than or equals to 5, I plus plus. Okay. So inside this, I'm writing where I need to break my statement. I'll say if I is equal to 5, then break your statement. Clear with the logic? So let me debug this. So let's run and see what's the output that you are getting. You're getting only 5. Why? Why you're getting only as 5? It is getting break here. Okay, so I'll say system.out.println. I don't want this to be printed here. So I'll be printing it after the if block. Now, just saved it. Run as Java application. So I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Why? Because I told if the given condition, if it is 5 is equal to 5, then I'm asking to break it. Okay, just run this. Let me click on the step over. Debug as Java application. Okay, so now what's the current value of I? It is 1. So 1 less than or equal to 5 is true, right? So it is not entering into the loop. It is directly coming to system.out.println. Now 1 is printed. Now again it goes, current value is 2. Okay, so 2 less than or equal to 5 is also true, right? So here also 2 is not equal to 5. So in the if condition, what happens if the given condition is false, it will come out of the loop, right? So here 2 is not equal to 5. So it will not go for this break. It will come here and it will print the value of 2. Okay, C2 is printed. Next again it goes 3 is printed. Then again if you go, what is the current value of I? The current value of I is 4. So 4 less than or equal to 5 is true, right? So next what happens then, though if the condition is true, system.out.println, it will print the value of 4. Now just I value gets incremented. So what is the current value of I? Current value of I is 5. So when 5 is equal to 5, the given condition is true, right? So when the given condition is true, what happens? It will break the statement. Okay, now if the 5 is equal to 5 is true, right? So it will enter into this break. Just observe this. See, it has been entered into the break statement. And now it will not print any system.out.println, but it will directly exit out of the loop. Clear? Hope you understood the logic on what is this break does. Okay, so break itself is telling you that it will be breaking the flow of execution. So similarly, you need to go with a continue statement. Now, so what do you think that makes the difference for continue? Same as this, but instead of break statement, you need to use continue. Now let me show you continue. Instead of using this break, I'll be using continue. Now, so what happens here for the continue is it will skip the condition. If the given condition is true, here we are not asking for a break, right? So if we are asking for a break, the flow of execution, whatever things that are there, it will not print. But if I'm saying when if the given condition 5 is equals to 5 is true, I'm asking to continue. So now let's see what it is. Okay, it will skip the given condition for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is printed, and then again why only we are getting till 1, 2, 3, 4 only? Okay. Because you have given the condition only till 5. So now let me give I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to 10. Now let us debug, then you'll understand. See why we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you observe 5 number is missing here. Why? Because 5 is equals to 5. The given condition is true, right? So it will not print the condition. When does this get printed? Just let's debug, then you'll understand. So for loop has been entered. So what's the current value of I? I value is 1. Next. So 1 is equal to 5. The given condition is false, right? So it will not go inside the break. Oh, it will not go inside the continue, right? Sorry, my bad. Here I'm trying to debug. So debug as Java application is telling me yes for loop. So it is 1. So 1 less than or equal to 10 is true. So 1 is not equal to 5. So it will not enter into the continue loop. So it will come here. The current value of I will be 1. So 1 is printed. Next it goes, it is incrementing. I value will be 2. So 2 less than or equal to 10 is also true. Then again, 2 is equal to 5 is false, right? So continue block will be exited. So again now 2 will be printed. Just go up. Now I value is 3. 3 less than or equal to 10 is true. But here 3 is equals to 5 is false. So continue will not be printed. Only 3 number is printed. Next again only 4. But if you come now, 5 is equal to 5. 5 less than or equal to 10 is true. So it is entering here into the if block because outer loop for is true. So when the outer loop for is true, then it will only enter inside the inner loop, which is if. Okay, so if you observe, if I is equals to 5. So 5 equal to 5 is true, right? So if you observe, it will go inside the continue. Okay. When it goes into continue, it will skip the given condition. So it is not printing this. Now 6. So 6 less than or equal to 10 is true. Then come down, 6 is printed. Next 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hope you got the point. So same, it happens if with the same points. Guys, or you can directly run as. So only 5 will be skipped here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, then again 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's say I wanted to skip 15 here. So now what should happen if I say 15? 1 to 14 should be printed, only 15 should be excluded. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See, 15 has been skipped. Then again 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Everything is as per the expectation. Okay, so this is how breaks statements and continuous statements will work. So what are this? These are the jumping statements. So jumping statement itself is telling you that it is jumping from flow of execution. Okay, the execution of a given statements. Now, so hope you understood on what is a break statement, what is continuous statement, what is for loop, what is for each, while loop, do while loop. So this is all we are